short video of wrapping soap. I am wrapping Birthday Celebration. Yes. Here's the top. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I get one a little bit better. Yes. Birthday Celebration. I just thought I'd give you a quick little chat since I haven't made a video in a little bit and still trying to get over whatever's been going on. And this one is wrapping soap on pennies, as you know. Anyways, same old, same old. I got a big roll of film wrapping, and yeah, I got a boo-boo. It's all wrapped up, but just doesn't want to stop bleeding. I'm a bleeder, which is kind of rare for women, usually men. But I got a big old roll of this when it was on sale, I don't know, a couple years ago, I guess. And I just keep hacking away at it, different sizes, but I like this one to do my fancy wrapping, which this is what it looks like. Yep. Can you see it all right? Yeah. And then this is the back. This is the different part of wrapping soap that you usually don't see me do. Is the back is what has the pretty, well, where you can see the soap, what it looks like, that kind of a pretty. And then the front is where I wrapped it over and put the label on and put the fancy stuff on for birthday celebration. But anyway, so I got it very, very cheap, inexpensive, and it was a pretty thick roll. So I've had it, you know, it's lasted me, I think it's about 2 years now. And I just find the length that I want and I saw it off. Yes, I don't have one of those fancy dancy cutters, so I didn't do it with this. I was making Danny's and my supper and knife got me. So you just measure out your sides and you cut them. And then these right here were a project I had, I don't know, maybe a year or so, maybe even longer than that. And I decided to, I don't know why in the world I unwrapped them, probably to rebatch soap that was old. So I just saved everything, and usually, and the little ribbons, I usually iron them out, but yes, I'm trying to get over whatever this crud is. And then, of course, got a good deal at Walmart on the pink one. I can't remember, it was less than $2. And then at the Dollar Tree, I think I got some more of this, so yep. And then my labels, that takes the longest. I made my labels out of a full sheet, and then I cut them myself because it's not just plain paper, it has a gloss on it, semi-gloss, so it's a lot cheaper for me. I can get more paper and do that kind of stuff. So I'll sit down when I'm watching TV or visiting or doing something, listening to Danny or watching him, and just sit there and I do things. So I cut the ribbons first, and then, oh, this thing drives me nuts. And yeah, homemade Band-Aid. And then I sit down another time and I made these because I have a whole bunch of beads that people gave me years ago. I bought some that was really, really inexpensive. I mean, you know, like you can get 1,000 of this or that for pennies, really. So then I put them on some wire that I think my son gave me, and voila, that's what I did. And there it is right there. See? Doo, 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 doo. I think it makes it say happy birthday. Oh, since it's not a real fancy, elegant birthday soap, it's a fun birthday soap. I thought I could just kind of dress it up and make it a little bit elegant. You know, like, oh yeah, it's a crying out birthday thing. So yakety yakety yak. Alright. And of course, I don't know, you can't see this, but I got it on my table as normal. I get the wrapping tape and then designated scissors, and I cut little strips, and yep, I put them on my table, which is not that wannabe wood. It's real wood. I think it's pine. Got the good finish. So I just stick it on the end of that, and then you'll see me work on it. So let me do a couple of them, and then I will bid you adieu. But just wanted to show you. And I think all of this for one soap wrapping, all of the stuff, even if I bought them for pennies or someone gave them to me or whatever, I think it was probably maybe 16, 17 cents. And the most expensive was, yep, you guessed it, the paper for the labels and the ink. That was it. So I added it up, and okay, so it is literally wrapping soap on pennies, I should say, not just a penny. Okay, so we're going to take our good side and we're going to put it face down. And then I'm going to make sure that this part is even up there as much as possible. Just kind of eyeballing it. And I have these sides a little bit bigger than normal. Usually, I don't take that much paper, but, or I should say, wrapping paper, and I do it like this, and then I would have no fancy thing up there. So that's why it was cut for this. So I improvised. I used the same old, because I still had a little bit of a roll of it left. And I thought, how am I going to do this? I want a fancy top on it. Voila. So, take it like that. Put the good side down. Then I'm going to take and bring up my sides. Just like that. Pinch it. Bring it up like that. And then fold it down. With my boo-boo finger, I don't know how fast that's going to go, but usually if I'm not yakking at someone, I can get this done real fast. So it's not spending so much time, you know, wrapping. But we're having a little talk, so it's going to go slow. So I go like that. Get this side done. Same way with my boo-boo finger. I need to do this, huh? Yeah. I'm only going to use one piece of tape. You guessed it. That is it. Any more. I'm telling you, for a poor soaper, many of us are about this time of the year, you want to not do yourself in, but still have fun doing it and finding economical ways of doing something. So voila. It's only one piece of tape. And then, of course, you're going to put your label right on there. On that side. So people can look and see what soap looks like. So I just make up a whole bunch of them as I go, and I just stack them. But for demonstration purposes, we will do this. Then I take and I just gather up the top as usual. And this has a lot of breathing room, as you can see. It is not airtight, so that's a good thing. And then I take two of the Purdy's. I can get my big old finger out of the way. Isn't that something how much you just take for granted? Okay. Try to make it even. And like I said, this goes by real fast when I ain't talking. I can't walk and chew gum or walk and talk at the same time. And then I just tie a knot. And usually when your customers get the soap and they, you know, have it set up and they finally want to use it, usually they just take scissors and cut it right there and get into it. Okay. And I think while I'm at it right here, I'm going to curl my ribbon. You want to go with the bend of the curl, as I think everybody knows. Sometimes I forget. Yeah. Uh-oh. Let me turn that first. It gets too noisy. I have been just working at home, and I love that. I can say the office, I can say soap shop or whatever. I'm working at home in my little kitchen, and I'm in my, I guess you'd call jammies, but I wouldn't sleep in them, but they are jammies, literally. Some days are just like that. Okay, then I got that, and I will cut off part of that. Then I take my ribbon, which I should have ironed it, but I didn't this time. And I put that on here. And I'm sure that you guys will think of different ways of doing it, not just like this, but step by step, and use what you got. And okay. And I'm going to tie a knot in that one too. Because if it goes on the shelf, if it's online, you know, you don't have to worry about it. But if it's on the shelf, trust me, especially little girls and kids, oh, that's the first thing they go for is looking at stuff. And then, you know, and picking it up and whatnot, and you don't want it to just come undone. So you want it to be able to be sturdy for those little fingers. Going, mommy, mommy. You want it to stay together. Oh, so let's see. Okay, and this I think came off the same one. It's a little, it's already cut. I don't have to worry about it. And I put that on there. Didn't really cost me anything, and what was to be waste, guess what? It got reused. Get over there. I think about the little fingers, so I make a knot in there. So it won't come undone and then they feel bad and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, it's so hard with this finger. I don't think you'd have fun with that. So if it's a little bit too long, I take these scissors and I just cut her back a little bit. And that was all on that. And I take one of my Purdy's. I think I'll take those. And I just bend it over like that, if you can see it. So it makes it easier for me. And then, if my bandage would stay away and out of the way, then I just take it and this one, whoops, sorry about that, you guys. I'm just having a hard time with this hand. Get up there. Okay. Let's take one more wrap around. Bring it up to the front. I'm sure you guys can figure out fancy dancy ways. I've seen quite a bit of, just gonna twist so that they will stay down there during shipping or whatever. Straighten up everything. Get that up there, that up there, these down here. And the expensive part. As soon as I get a little bit better, my stamina, it's not like I'm in bed or anything, but just trying to get over it just took me for a whammy. I think Holly and her family, well, maybe she didn't, but the family, you know, they live in Florida, and they came down with some bug. It's not the flu, thanks to the Lord on that, but it is not a nice bug going around, right, Danny? Mm-hmm. All right, and then you can just cut this back, trim it, whatever size you want. And there is 2. I hope you got a kick out of that. Wrapping soap on pennies. Just gives you kind of a little idea of what you can get going on. Not even a clear film. You could use, and I do, as you've seen, use different types of wrapping paper that you find on sale or whatever. And when you're out and about, and if you like me, like going to the thrift stores and stuff, there you go. Remember my roses, my rosebuds. All right, y'all have a wonderful, blessed evening, and I will see you in the next video. And I'll try to stay out of trouble. You guys do too. Bye-bye. Love y'all.